I can't get enough of this game. I have a problem. I don't give a shit. Just gotta do this. Let me edit a couple things for this stream, and then I'll be right there. Tags. There we go. Aha! Do the title. Yes. Okay. Now get everything. Get everything on the same screen here. No, just gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna worry about popping up chats and all that. Okay. Now one last thing. Here. Okay. Ooh, turn that down. Okay. I feel bad for doing this. So how often I end up having to share all my links. There we go. Damn. There we go. Okay. Hello. Now ready to begin. I'm sitting right here. Alright. So how are we doing today? Hope we're doing good. I know when I was last here, I'm gonna go ahead and actually get rid of all this up here. Okay. This doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is trying to get So I'm wanting to at least get the copper facility up and going along with the limestone, just so I don't have to worry about running back and forth and all that. There is a copper node up there. And I also do have 2 limestone near me, but I'm really tempted to go kind of towards the open area next to the original base, because there's a bunch of limestone over there, which I could easily make a lot of concrete. Before I forget, let me... These first two... Wait a minute. Let me get this back up and going. Switch these to the Mach 2. There we go. Switch back to the Mach 1. Gotta remember to change the build type to straight, make this as clean as possible. Alright, there we go. There goes the plates, here goes the rods, and here goes the screws. Right? There we go. Okay, now one of the things before going to that area is I need the rail gun. The rebar gun. Okay. I can actually research that right now.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of Ficsit property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
I was not ready for that. Oh, here's a micro bake. And get back to work. Fuck you. I'm gonna give myself at least 100. There we go. Let's equip it. Ooh. All right. For right now, I am gonna need concrete, so I might actually do the concrete first. I'm gonna have to grab one of these. There we go. Speaking of, I am gonna need a little bit. And then I don't even know how many limestone veins there are in that area. I just know that there's... last time I checked, there was like 3? Hopefully they're all good. Hopefully they're all at least normal, or even if they're poor, I can use that odd one to fill in the spaces that I need. And I plan on going with a more modular approach to my factories. Come on. And this is why I need to do the concrete first. This shit takes way too long. Looks like I have plenty of... Okay. Drop off the things I'm not gonna need right away, like this, that. I'll keep these on hand. Drop that off, drop this off. I'll keep a hold of that. Don't think we're gonna need that now. None of the rotors. Organize. Okay. This should be everything. I am going to go ahead and grab the iron. Okay. Let us go take on the area that I was talking about with the limestone. And I know it's over here. Ooh, water. Not what I want. Here we are. This little area over here. So I see 1, 2. Swore there's a third one here. Okay, but I do know that there's something big here, indicating that yellow slug, which I can also use. There you are. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Yeah! That's what you get. Where'd you go? No, you don't. That's right. Give me that. Ah. I don't know why I didn't invest in this sooner. There we go. Alright. Time to whip out the chainsaw. Start cleaning this up. Oh, didn't mean to ping that. We'll have her investigate this real quick, please be. Okay, that's normal. There's the one. There's another one over here. Oh, there's 2 over here. Normal. Ooh. Okay, so we have 3 normal limestone. That's 60, 120. I have 180 limestone here that I have to try to figure out how to maximize productions of. Which is going to be difficult because it is a 3-to-1 ratio for 3 limestone for 1 concrete. What is this shiny bit over here? What is happening? Is there something underneath the ground here? Like, what the fuck? Eh, whatever. I'm glad I grabbed these quartz, though. There's also something else over here that I'll grab as well. Ah, up there. What are you? Ooh, Criterium. I'll grab that. Okay, now knowing that there's 3 over here, let me grab the other 2 mobile mining units I have sitting over here. And I'll bring those over. I'll also check to make sure I can actually build everything necessary. These are poor, right? Yeah, impure. Okay. Come here, you. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, it's going to produce 60 since it's normal, but we need 45 for the intake. So I can either A, overclock the mining unit in order to produce 90, or I can underclock it. I think, yeah, it's 45 for 15, so I think ideally I might want to overclock the mining units. That way I can split it in half, get 2 45s making 30. I can get 120 limestone that way. It will consume power. A lot of it. And I think that's the only part that sucks about that situation. But it's honestly better than nothing. So let me make sure I actually have all my stuff here. I'm not going to worry about the bio burners just yet. I am going to need 6 constructors. I do know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna need no smelters. 1, 2, 3 of those. I am gonna need 3 splitters and 3 mergers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Finally. I could all merge them into one. Yeah, I can merge all 3 into one. So I could just do that. So I'm going to need 1 more merger, actually. A total of 4. So, for the most part... Oh, wait, I have 6 of these. Oh, it tells you the power right there. Okay, let me do some quick math. Alright, so let me whip out this. So 4 times 6 equals 24 power plus whatever the mining unit cost is 5, so plus 15 equals 39. So I only need like 2 bio... Well, to be on the safe side, since I am overclocking, it's going to consume a little bit more power than what it normally would. I'm going to go with 2 biomass burners. 2, okay. Reinforced plate before I just fully walk away. I can easily get that here. I should have enough to make some. Oh yeah. And then the cables. What do I have? Oh yeah, I still have that that one pocket dimension thing, right? Hold up. What do I have on my to-do list? Forget what it was. It's gonna cost some like ridiculous amount of... It was that. I'll go ahead and remove it from my to-do list. There we go. Which I could do that now, actually, now that I actually got the, Yeah, I did kill that hog. It gave me 3 of its husk, right? Yep, I can make hog protein, and then I can actually do that. Allow me to do that real quick, then. That way I can actually have more inventory. Shit. Hope I just holster that for right now. Good evening, Stone. How's it going? I know, I have a problem. Okay. This should grant me... I didn't really count. Let's go ahead and get that inflated pocket. This game actually does seem to do better on bitrate on Twitch. Huh. Might be just dependent on the game I'm playing then. Okay. Let us do this before I forget. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Oh.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Ficsit.
Huh. Oh, lovely. Outside of this game having me by my balls, I'm doing great. No, even better because since I did actually return that rental, I'm getting reimbursed almost a really good amount. I'll actually just text you that instead of sharing personal information out there like that. Give me a moment. There you go, I texted to you in the group. Ah, yes. I've been waiting for this game to come out on console for so long. Okay, so I got these and these. I might actually... Technically, the only way up is that way. Probably could do. Trying to visualize, because I know I got these big ass rocks in the way. That doesn't help. Right now, let's just go ahead and get some foundations established. I only need 30 concrete. So I could establish like a small little thing to house all the constructors like in the middle and then just funnel everything in. First things first, let's get the mining units down. Have it point towards the middle. And then kind of like that. Now I am gonna have to overclock this. Just like that, and I believe that will increase it to 90? Yes. So I only need to overclock at 150%. Good. Having dinner late. Your mom took a nap. Well, I'm glad she's actually resting. I can only imagine how she really feels, you know, once all the medication and that wore off out of her system. Okay. I think as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start the foundations kind of like over here and have these like enter towards the back. Yeah. So allow me to do this. Let's start with right here. So I'm gonna need 6 constructors. Let's do that. Okay. And then change it, push it back. Yeah, I went overboard. Yep. Wait, I have a bunch of limestone. Hold on. Oh yeah, let me build a crafting bench. What am I thinking? Probably just do it like off to the side here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I just at least want to complete this like little platform. I only need it. Just big enough to house six constructors in order to. There we go. All right. Can I put them in the middle right here? Yeah. It's kind of like a weird setup I have going, but it'll do the trick. Alright, let us get these constructors. Since I don't have to worry about a smelter or nothing, should be fine. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm honestly gonna have to expand that over 1. 45. There we go. Okay. Expand this over 1 more. There we go. Now each of these are gonna have 2 splitters right in the middle, because I am splitting 90 in half. I did move these forward. Actually, yeah, that is actually more true to the middle. There we go. Now, just need to connect them. I'm not going to worry about walling it in or nothing. So I do have tier 3 I need to unlock first. Okay, for right now, we're just gonna do curved. That way I can actually try to get this. Ooh. Just need to try to get this as close as I can. And now from here, change it to straight. Nope. Go back to curve. I thought that was gonna work. Alright, this one, pretty much same thing, except for we're gonna have to go here to right there. Finally. I don't know if I'm having enough plates for this. So close. Beautiful. Okay, now from here we can do the straight. Nope. Nope. We're gonna have to go default. I do have this a little too close. There we go. then I need to pretty much go through a several step merging process into the final part. So for mergers, they're going to go right into one storage container. And that's going to go like right there. There we go. Luckily enough for me, I may have just enough for this. Find out. Oh, I'm off by 3. Okay. Well, damn. Luckily, I did grab that iron ore. Everything has a use. Alright, let's complete this. Right there, and then I might expand just to kind of make this as easy as possible. Expand. Oh. One more. Oh, don't have enough. That's probably fit. Now, do I have enough for the storage container? I do not. And I doubt I'm going to have enough to make the 37 plates that I need. If not, I can just run back and go grab more. Probably would have been easier, honestly. But I usually don't do shit the easy way. Ooh, I might have just enough. Damn. Oh yeah, I actually do have enough. Holy shit. Alright. Let us set this down. Save up as much plates as possible. Oops, put it on backwards. There we go. Oh, shit, that's not. And this is where I keep doing dumb things. There we go. Okay, have everything pretty much set up. I just now have to hook everything up to power. Which I might honestly do the bio burners kind of like here. That way all I have to do is just... No, I'll probably just do them on the ground. Why not? Although I am a couple plates shy. I'm gonna run back. I will definitely grab some and then complete this. That way I can not have to worry about concrete anymore. I can always just run right to this location, get some, and head back. Okay, right over here. I'll grab 3 stacks. I'm gonna do that with everything, honestly. There we go. Shit. Wee! Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Okay. We have the biomass burners now. There we go. Now with this, we're going to do just a pole right in the middle. That pole is going to link to here. These two connect, it's third, and then it's fourth and final. Connect these two, move over. Connect these two, move over. And connect these 3. Come on. Thank you. Nope. It's file connection. Go here. Connect these 2. There we go, and then finally, bang. There we go. Everything is connected. I just got to make enough to fill these 2, which I already have. Almost, I have basically 300 fuel. I just need to complete the other. 11. There we go. Slap them in, start it, and make sure everything works. Which then, I did forget, I do have to research the yellow slug. I do have the sulfur and the coal now. So there is that. And then, while I'm researching those, I'm going to turn around and I guess set up the copper stuff. I also do need to also check on that other copper sheet area I did put together. But in the meantime, there's yours and there's yours. Just gotta make sure these are all working. I forgot I need to increase these. Because we are making 90 a minute, it's gonna overwhelm. Ah, shit. I did forget. It's gonna overwhelm all the conveyors. They can only move 60, they can't move 90. Whoops. And then, how's it going, Olive? And I'm gonna need a decent amount. $40 should do it. I didn't exactly count, but shit. 27, 24. Shit. Alright, well, this is gonna work more efficiently. I also need to change that. This is making 15, 15, that's 30, 60, another 60, 30, 60, 90. No. 50, 30, 30. Yeah, okay, so I'm making 90 concrete. My bad. I miscounted earlier. Okay, but I am about to make a lot more reinforced plates in order to make sure this is all going to efficiently do what it needs to do. So there's 24, and I need an additional 40. I may have to run back, grab more plates, make more of the reinforced plates there, and come back. I just got like real excited on setting all of this up and didn't even think of, hey, limitations of all of the conveyors that I'm working with. I'm just going to go ahead and make the remainder of our reinforced plate, which then should give me a rough estimate of what I'm needed. And if I don't need any more, then okay, cool. Okay, and we are good. Let's go ahead. Finally, please tell me I have enough. I don't. Okay. Oops. Alright. And hopefully by the time I come back, I should have a stack of at least 300, maybe 400 concrete. Basically, I could just leave that alone for a while. flashlight off. Get this, okay. I do need to at some point make a facility that specializes in the more advanced stuff. I do know of a good location. Where it's gonna have all of my copper. Okay. Well, it's gonna have also another copper node nearby that I can turn into the sheets. Need plenty of that too. Oh yeah, I still need to do that. Oops. Wonder, is there any coal nearby? I don't have that unlocked just yet. It's unlocked within the first tier. Here we go. Okay. Now we should be more efficient. There we go. Aha! Makes me happy. Alright. We got our concrete. I can now just walk away from this. I am, however... Wrong way. I do need to reestablish the other area for copper. How much inventory do I have? We got plenty. I'm not gonna worry about. The only thing that is gonna have to stay is the storage containers. I know they are full of the material that I can't really do anything with. Okay, now this one, yeah, I don't have enough room. Actually, I have enough room. I can just break this one down. There we go. This one, let's see. Worth a try. What I'm going to do is I can throw this away. I'll go ahead and just delete it. There we go. Now, oops. There we go. It's all gone besides this here. There we go. And then those are the copper sheets. I will move all that when the time comes. Crap, going uphill. sulfur. Alright. Before doing anything, I am going to drop off what I'm not going to need right away. Okay. Like that. Don't need that. Don't need this. Not that. I'm going to research. Keep the coal. Put the deuterium ore away. Crystal. Okay. Allow me to do some research real quick. Oh. Oh, I need the rotors. Okay. Which I do have some in here. I just don't think it's the amount that I need. Close. Need 25. 14, I can just make a couple real quick. Ugh. And finally 25. Okay, now power slugs, research. Bam.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
20. Okay, I am gonna need that sulfur. Now I just gotta locate where I saw that rock of sulfur. That might be limestone. Nope. I think it was over here. Aha! Oh, so close. Can I scan for it? I just need some temps. Where's some temporary spots nearby? I don't need that. There's a lot of... Oh, there's some temps there. There's a temp... Oh, there's a pure node of it all the way over there. Huh, I was kind of hoping for some more, like, temp nodes of it nearby, but okay. Never mind about that idea. I will go ahead and not worry about that then. I'll just go ahead and drop that off. It says, I think I needed 50, right? Yeah, I needed 50 and I only had like 43 of it. That's not going to help me. What about this side of it? I can make that. But for now, I'm going to. Nah, I'm gonna wait on that. Drop that off, drop that off. Drop that off. Okay. Shit. Not what I wanted. I need that inventory space. There we go. Alright. Where was I? Oh, yes. I need you. I'm gonna go ahead and also... This will open up some slots in my inventory. There we go. And then 18. Well, I'm gonna need those. Give me the... Oh, fuck. Never mind. Whoops. Okay, but before I fully walk away, gonna need 1 unit. I believe 2 smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because it... Okay, so it's gonna go 30. It's gonna take 15 ingots to make 30 wire. I need 2 of them for that. Because then together it makes 60. The other half is gonna be funneled into the wire, so I need 5. Okay. So the only thing I need left is 10 of the reinforced plate. Why is it? Oh, that's why the menu's doing that. I'm like, why does the menu keep like twitching side to side? I don't understand it. There we go. All right. Where the fuck is the copper? Oh, the copper's up here. Okay. I'll have it go this way. Which I think I have enough for some foundations. Yep. 7. It's gonna be up in there a little bit. It'll be fine. You know what? Yeah, I'll just make this a little facility. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 1 more over. There we go. I think then kind of do a extension like that. Going to go back in here, do a ramp. And I might do something like that. Make it look like it's actually grounded. There we go. There we go. Now we can actually start this. Oh, wrong one. Just like that. And then I could probably I could actually bring the splitter out here. Smelter, smelter, constructor, construct. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Space it out. That way makes doing this a little bit easier. Having a splitter right about here. Don't have to worry about it. Doing another splitter right there. There. Pull up the constructors. Not quite as I imagined it. Just to make this easier, we'll go ahead and just pre-program that. Program? Program! Yes, we're gonna program. Sorry, I had to make fun of myself there. I'm going to go ahead and pre-program all of these to work the way I need them. Here we go. Alright, these are now all programmed for... No, they were not. Okay. Not exactly lined up the way I thought it was going to be. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Just seen it for a moment. There we go. Okay. Then I might make this last set right here be split, well, to be merged. And they're both going to be merged regardless. Might actually, you know, I might do it this way. There we go. I do a merger here. I do a merger here. Do one more constructor kind of this way. There we go. Now I just gotta make sure I re-put the splitters where I need them. There we go. Oops. Some wonder why that looked weird. Okay, that should be good. There we go. It's doing it again. That's because I put it in the same spot again. We're gonna see if this does it again. There we go. That looks so much better. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, because I still need to put the smelters down. Durr. Trying to make it look even. There we go. Now, and then finally put the one splitter here. Kind of just gave up on that. Same thing with this. There we go. Well, didn't mean to walk off like that. There we go. Just gotta make sure this is programmed for cable. There we go. Alright, and now we could probably get away with 2 more burners. That. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me check the storage container down here for biomass. Okay, yeah, there's 2. It's better than nothing. Probably gonna run out of power at the other facility, but hey. It's fine. And once this is up and going, then, should have all the copper product I can ever want. There we go. Alright. Oh shit, forgot to program these. And then this is gonna get split. There we go. And this 30 is going to be split into 2 15s. Woo! All right. getting the 60, and now we are getting the 30. There we go. Now, what can I do with all of this iron product here? I could theoretically put the smart sorter here, here. Yeah, I can actually put smart sorters throughout all of this. And then have it link up there. Will be like an overflow thing though. Yeah, everything is kind of at a stalemate right now. At least for one of the... Yep. Okay. So I can try to make this a lot more efficient. Here at least. There we go. Alright. Just for right now. I at least want to make reinforced plates and the rotors. But first things first, let me see. One, two, three, four. Okay. Do I have enough to make the, oh. What do smart sorters do differently than the regular? The smart sorters can actually be programmed a little bit, where you can actually direct. Let me build one. Hold up. I will be right with you with that answer. Do I have all of my Cateria More stuff? Yes, I do. I should. Let me make a couple of these. Need a wire. So I need 20 at 50, it's 40. I need 80 of this. Roughly. There we go. I'm gonna run all the way over here to get the copper sheets that I produced and honestly forgot about for a while. So we're like right back here. Yeah, you can see the red light off in the distance, like right above my cursor. Yeah, let me build one and I can actually show you. Okay. Gonna need quite a lot of those, honestly. Right. Let me actually raise that chat bubble a little bit. There we go. Now I can actually see. Where? Oh, there we go. For now, I just need the rotors. Ah! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and done. Okay. Let me build one. There we go. Oh shit. Was kind of hoping there'd be enough space right here to do this. Huh. Oh, I can just directly, like... You let me do it here, but you won't let me do it on the other side? What the fuck? Okay. That... that's... Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and put one down then. So, when it comes to the smart sorter, we can actually configure each output. We can actually, let's say, left output. We can actually make it very specific items. Or, what I planned on doing was actually do the overflow on the one side. So once the system backed up and nothing else was moving, it was going to actually force everything onto one side or the other. And then the programmable ones, I think it's a lot more complex than that, where you can actually select multiple items for it to filter through, and then it will split it that way. Yeah, but there's like a whole laundry list of stuff I can actually pick and choose what I want filtered through and what I don't. Unlike the regular splitter that just splits just anything that's on the conveyor to one path or the other. Try this then. I may have to do it on the ground. If I have to do it this way, then I gotta do it this way. Is it not wanting to do anything I wanted it to do? So much for that. Probably just don't have enough space for all of it, so I may just have to do what I did prior. And just conveyor all this stuff up. Kind of just do it that way. Remove, remove, remove. Okay. So then, what I could do, let me put down, I guess let me put down an assembler. See what I could possibly do with this. So I know I did it earlier, but I just quickly threw it down. Okay. So technically, I could process everything. So right now we are making 40 plates a minute. This requires 6. So how many? So I guess the real question is, how many times does 6 go into 40? So I know 6 times 5 is 30. Honestly, that might only be it. So if we do 6 times 6, that's what? 6 is 36. So we could theoretically do 6 assemblers if we're just going based off the plates. But we also have to keep in mind we're doing 120 screws, which we need. The 12 times 6 is 72. We're not going to have to worry about screws for a while. So, based on that, I can easily take this line and have 6 conveyors that are going to be fully stocked with screws and plates. Let's see how much it... Well, first we got to see how much it takes in a minute. So 30. 30, 60. Okay. Now that we know how much it takes in, that changes the numbers. So we're producing 40. We're going to have 30. We can only do 1 of these, which is a bummer. But it'll do. Now, if we look at rotors, what can we do here? So we need 20 rods and 100 screws. We're producing 60 rods and 120 screws. So once again, it's just a simple, well, yeah, once again, it's just a simple, we can only do 1 of these with the current setup we have now, which also sucks. But I guess it's better than nothing, so just go ahead and get this going, I guess. Change you to rotors, change you to the plates. Yeah, whatever. Whoops! Ran out of power. That's why I put that the wrong way as well. There we go. That looks about right. Trying to... I may have to jump down. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now we could theoretically overclock both of these to match one intake of an item over the other, but that's going to cost more power consumption than what we can hold right now. And as you can clearly see, we ran out. So I unfortunately have to go back and do another fun thing. Just gonna go ahead and do this. Let's do these. There we go. I should have plenty of leaves to throw in. We do. I dropped them off. Once again, wrong inventory. There we go. Okay, that's gonna go through here, right this way. Ugh. Should just had this set up a while ago. Give me all your leaves and all your wood. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do something else. I'm getting both wood and leaves. Time to do a merger real quick, and then we can just automate this power. First of all, remove that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Had that merger pointing the wrong way. There we go. There's that. dump my leaves on this side, dump the wood on this side. And then go right ahead. Do the Mach 2 right there. I'm gonna run around a little bit until I run out of fuel. Whoop, ran out of power. Go ahead and grab from over here. No, that should be good. At least for now. Dump that. Dump the wood. There we go. Now we're getting a very consistent number, which I'm honestly tempted. Probably funnel this over here. Fuck it. This way, that way I can actually... Well, doing this way, that way I can just add splitters to this and then split where I can. don't know why I didn't think of doing this one sooner. You know what? Yeah. You can see why I didn't do it sooner. Sometimes this shit, it just wants to be difficult. Oh, my limestone. I'm like, what else was powered? I don't remember doing anything else powered. Yep, that was, just for now. There we go. There's some weird roundabout manifold system going right now. Could technically do that if I decide to change this to 120 a minute. Do I even have the reinforced plates for that? No, I don't. I can make that happen though. All I need is 23 more. Oh. Alright. So far, I'm having to try to, like, semi-automate my power production, which sucks. Oh, we're good. There we go. And then hopefully the way this should work, we're about to find out. What's happening? Oh, ran out of leaves. I said, like, this is starting to stagnate a little bit. Don't like it. There we go. Okay, cool. This is actually working the way I want it. It's some weird-ass roundabout manifold system and got away with it. Hell yeah. And if I have to, I can always add more. I can always add more burners to the assembly, which I might have to. But for right now, let us complete this. Or let me complete this. Go. Just for right now. Is there at least one of these I can... Oh, haha! I may need more power. We're about to find out. Just waiting on that one. Fuck, okay. I'll wait for this one. There we go. Eight, 12, 16. 46 plus 8. 130? Oh, hey! It's actually working. Yes. Alright, cool. At least now we're getting rotors and plates. Not ideally how I wanted it, but it's just gonna have to do. Make sure the leaves are good. So I do have a few more left. Comes wood. There we go. That's actually getting them, and that's actually getting them. Cool. Alright. So now... we are going to need coal power. And where it stands, I have these storage containers full of resources. with some making up there. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Alright, so once we get coal power, I can actually make one facility that will give me all the power I could ever want. Be fully automated. Oh. Just the pipes and that are gonna be a bitch. But it's gonna be so helpful. Yep, so we're gonna have to do this part by hand, and then once we get coal power, I can say fuck it to all of this. And then I'll rewire the power from the actual power plant. So I do know where I think like a couple of pure copper nodes are. And they're right next to a pool of water too, so I can easily stack up on coal power plants. Alright, so let's do it. I'll grab what's left up here. Grab 25 of those, grab 11 of these, come back down. Make whatever I can by hand. Might honestly do the routers first. Because I have fewer amount of that I need to make. Yeah, not routers, rotors. I just need 50. Drop that off, turn around, and then do the plates. Oh shit. Sorry, I was messaging my fiance and completely lost track. Okay, so we're gonna drop those off, and then I'm gonna run up, grab all the, yep, grab all the plates that have been produced, and go from there. Couple stacks of those, and along with all the screws, I should be able to make a decent amount of reinforced plates. It just sucks I have to sit here and do this by hand for a little bit. Ugh. Do. Alright. And then after this, run up, see what reinforced plates have been made, and then run back. And then... Oh, okay. What's there? Give me that. I have 129. I should have only a handful more I gotta make. 3. Oh, ran out of screws, that's what happened. Doop. That's why I'm glad I have these storage containers right here full of it. 1, 2, and finally 3. Alright. Coal power, here we come.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Ficsit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, what do I have in my inventory? For right now, I'll just drop off. No, I'm gonna drop off a handful of these, drop off the criterium, drop off the AI limiters. Okay. There we go. Now, what am I gonna need coal power wise? Okay, what else? So I do know that tier 4, well shit, need steel production. Oh yeah, I did forget about modular frames. Shit. Shit. Anyway. Let's just get the power. I do. Oh. Nerd gauge. Ada is perfectly reasonable at all times and does not ever show any evidence of snarkiness. I don't care about the snarkiness, it's just more or less just some of the shit she says where it's like, don't know how to process that, but okay. Like the fact she had to describe water kind of makes me think that in the lore of this game, back on Earth, shit is horrendous. To the point where people don't even know what water is. Okay. Do you remember? So oh! I didn't know there was limestone right there. Anyway, looking for a sheer cliff drop-off because it's got coal nearby and water. Here it is. I believe there's an iron node. I believe there's There's a coal node there, and I believe further back there is a couple more coal nodes. There it is. And I believe one of those is pure. If not, they both should be. Let me whip out the rebar gun, because I know there's definitely a hog or two. What are you doing? Thank you. It will make you the third player in many days to build power in the same place that I've watched. I just know of this one. It's really about it. Whee! Okay. Plus, it's just convenient. Let me grab some of the... But hey, it could be also great minds think alike, and seems like many of us are just fucking lazy. Alright. Not like I need it. Okay. I do remember that. I think there is iron over there. Yes. What about copper? Yes. Is there limestone? Right there. Cool. Oh, also some behind me too. So my basic 3 are there, which I might actually... For now, I'll go ahead and build a crafting bench in that over there. It's not... It's one of many coal sources near the grassy plains, arguably the easiest to access. Well, I meant like coal with like next to water. I do remember there was one time where I did build a power right here. I did build like an actual coal generator plant next to this body of water, but I literally had to like conveyor bus the coal from, I believe, this area all the way up to it. And honestly, I just don't feel like doing that again. Well, shit. Joke's on me, I missed. Fuck out of here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, do I have concrete on me? What's coming after me? Oh, it's you. Why are you coming after me? I'm not even up there. Okay. How do I want to do this? Ooh. Got the knife. I'm gonna have to eliminate you. Come here. I can shoot you too. Give me that. And if I do remember where, there's one node there, nothing I can do about it. Aha, here's one right here. Come on. Shit. Alright, you're normal. Normal. Okay, so I have 120 coal right here at my disposal. Beautiful. Okay, I think where it stands, I may put some foundation. I'm just trying to see what I have here. So I got plenty of copper material, plenty of iron material. Okay, so I might actually just... Shit, I always push that. I need a crafting bench. I'm gonna go ahead. Place this kind of like over here. So it's a little out of the way. There we go. Now I'm going to place... I don't know if I should do foundations near the water, like kind of like up to about that island and then go across and bring it out, or if I should... I may actually just do the foundations over here and then just kind of build a ramp to it, honestly. Either way, I'm going to have to funnel the water up to it. So let's get this foundation going. Let's do it times... Yeah, let's do a 2 millimeter. Seems to be fair. I'll go about... right here. Just kind of build across this way. It's gonna look weird, but I will shape it to what I need. There we go. Okay, I should have probably built this to the water, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna build this in the water, actually. It's gonna be a lot more even that way. I could probably start it here, and then I'll just build a bridge. Or use... Yeah! We're good. There we go. Let's do 5 out. Probably gonna run out of concrete soon. Shit. There's just no creatures in the water that I know of. Alright, let's get the stop there. Let me build a workbench. You know what? No. I do have a limestone facility that has been making limestone for, well, concrete for a while. I'll just go there. It is to the east of here. Ooh, I'm gonna need that sulfur though. Alright, I have enough to do the research for the gunpowder. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a real bad spot. Okay, we're good. Nope. Excuse me. Coming through. Completely ran past my facility. Or almost did. Never took this way before. Good to see I'm not the only one person who falls off of every ledge in the area. Yeah. But so far, at least it's not lethal. Ah, here it is. Kept overshooting my area. Oh, I'm out of power. Nice. I'm just gonna take all of it. Fuck it. If you're at full health, you can fall a great distance and live with 1 hit point. Actually, no, I did lie. There was actually one time yeah, it was yesterday in that exact area, just left. I was, doing the whole slide jump thing, and I went right over, just fell right in the center of it, and died instantly. Well, that's because I had died from a fight, and when you respawn, you don't have your full health. So never mind. Too fast, too factory. What the fuck? I just earned an achievement. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Go. Okay. give myself as much space to work with as possible. Alright. There we go. And I do believe... Okay. I don't know if I have enough to actually... Let me check that. I need rotors and the plates. Let me get that going, at least. Let's start off with one. Oh yeah, I am gonna also need a couple of these. But for right now, let's just get the coal generator. I'm gonna do one for right now. That way I can kind of see what all I need for it. Like how much water, how much coal per minute, that kind of stuff. Ugh. And 20. All right. Let's get this thing put down. I'm gonna just point it this way, honestly.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point, because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Bitch! Anyway, so it needs... Okay, so the consumption per minute is 45. Technically 50. Okay. And then for coal... I don't know how much is going to intake per minute. Like, that tells me nothing. Hold on. Just need to know how much coal I'm gonna need. Okay, we'll just see what happens. 15. Okay. And there's 2 normal nodes. That is 120 right from the get-go. Oh dear God, I'm gonna split that up so much. Yep, that's gonna be another hybrid manifold system right there. Alright, now I know what I'm getting ready to deal with. So first things first. How much am I... Well, actually, let me check that. This extracts 120 per minute. Okay. So in order to evenly distribute that, 15... So it'd be like one of these per 3, just to be on the safe side. So I am also going to do like the water buffer and that. Yeah. So one of these per 3. Then... Yeah, I don't even have the resources with me. So... Let me build a equipment workshop. Make a couple these. I don't have space in my inventory. Well, fuck me. I gotta run back anyway. Ugh. Should have thought about this ahead of time. But it's fine. I'm at least gonna attempt this. Okay. Do I have inventory space in this? I do not. I will here soon. Shit. Oh, this is a bothersome thing. Drop off all the things I'm not gonna need right away. There we go. Okay. So for now, could do vehicular transport, or I could do the foundry stuff. Might honestly just do that. Let me go up here and check to see what I got. Rotor and reinforced plate wise. Okay, not bad. What about you? Decent. Alright, time to head back. This is where a lot of my problems start stemming from. Is that sometimes I reach a point where I'm trying to do too many things at once. Dismantle crate. Huh? Whee! Oh, did I make... Oh, when I broke down the, Yeah, okay. Yeah, let us start with this. Do that.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
That's what I plan on doing anyway. I've already swam in the shit. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Too many things at once. Standard Ficsit. Yeah. Logistics. Let's do this. Just kind of get this up here for right now. What? Oh, I can angle? That is cool. I didn't realize I can do that. Alright, and then pipe. Don't need it. What? 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 Don't need that. Thank you. Just need this here. There we go.
Ficsit pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Thank you. I believe I need 5 molecular frames or modular frames. You know what? I'm gonna build one of those. Just because I can. There we go. There we go. Ooh. I can flush it too. I don't know why, I just don't think that was going to work the way I thought it was going to. There we go. Alright, now this holds up to how much? 400. Nice. Produces 120, this holds 400. And this is where I'm going to start with the, shit. Do I have enough for 3 of these is the big question. I guess. There. That's snapping. 2, 3. I do. Okay. Go ahead and just move this over a little bit. Kind of wanted for it to... When it comes to the conveyor belts, I can always have a verticality. Oh, fuck, I was stumbling over my words. So need production, need the water, shit, need the water, okay. Now, with this being said, do snapping, there we go. Then, basically, I want this to... give me this. That way I can keep this relatively center. There we go. And then from here, I'm going to do kind of like a junction right here and just kind of split it off into 3. There we go. Then when it comes to the conveyors, because 30 coal is going to go here. So I guess the maximize... Oh, shit. I guess to maximize the 2 coal nodes up there, I'm going to need... Probably... So each of these are 75. Huh. Alright, these are going to produce 75 power? Yeah. Man, this is going to be so much fucking power I'm going to work with. Alright. Gonna need another couple. 3, because 2 of these are going to take the 60. No, these take 15, that's 30. The other one would be 60. I could probably get away with 1 more. If I'm thinking... If I'm thinking about it correctly. Probably can get away with... So I have 120 to work with. And 4 consumes 60. Oh. So I may need a 3rd one of these in order to ensure... So I need 4 of these water extractors in order to ensure that the system itself will be okay. Should be fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90. 1 more. Gonna need... Gonna need 1 more of these. Can easily make the rotors, right? I need screws. I just need 3 more rotors. That's it. Satisfactory isn't really a factory game. It's a math torture training game. Yeah. I like it though. Need 1 more. Gonna have a little left over, but it'll be fine. There we go. Now, I am gonna run over here real quick. I should actually have enough to make a... 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and run over here. Get some plates in that going. Where's the hog that was here earlier? Whatever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, build a couple ramps. Let's do a 4x4. Kind of here. Cool, that works. Hello. Oh shit, I missed. There we go. Cool. Alright, one of these are going to go here. Another one here. Oh, this is a pure? Are these all pure? Oh, that's normal. So there's a limestone one that ran by. Oh, hey. Come at me. Get back here. Normal. Okay. There we go. Nice. Check my phone. There we go. Then I'm gonna run back over. Make the plates that are needed. Wrong area. There we go. I don't know. Well, while I'm waiting on this, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright. And I should have enough to complete the power needed. I just need 13 more. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I only had enough for 11. Okay. Alright, time to run back. back a little bit. There we go. Oh, that is copper. He's standing on the water. I guess he's stuck. Good riddance. Alright. I know I just need 6. That's 1, so I need 12 more plates. There we go. 13 reinforced plates. There we go. Okay, now 30, 60, yep. There we are. Gonna need more of those. Production. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Quite honestly, I'm just gonna run back to the facility. There should be enough rotors and plates. I have a feeling that's my main base. Yes, we're gonna find out. Oh, excuse me. Well, hopefully I have the rotors and plates needed. I just need 30 of each. No. Oh, is my copper up there? Okay. However, yeah, fuck it, while I'm here. There we go. Okay. Up here. Ooh, that's okay. That'll do. That was my copper wire and cable up there. Which, speaking of power, I'm not producing any, so allow me to commit a little bit of deforestation. I don't have any solid biomass. That did nothing. Just need one more. And with this, I can have a little bit of chainsaw fun. Well, okay. And now with this, we're going to drop off the wood. And then drop off the leaves. There we go. This should sustain for a little bit. How close are we? Mainly more concerned about this side. Oh wow. Yeah. I got plenty. Not gonna matter for long anyway. There we go. Whee! There we go. Okay, now let us get our water stuff going. That'll do. And then finally, there we go. Do this. Oh, I'm missing 2 plates. Wonderful. It's honestly the one thing I did forget to put up there. Grab while I was over there. Just more plates. Whatever. I can always just go right over here and get more anyway. Go. There we go. No, there should be enough for right now. And then there we go. No, not that. And then do a conjunction there, and then this one. There we go. Alright. All of that is done. Now the next thing is getting all of that coal from there to here. That's the next thing. Gonna need 2 more portable miners. And then I guess just enough of the yeah, I'm just gonna need 2 portable miners to make the Mach 1 mining units, and then have enough plates to build the conveyors necessary to funnel that shit where I need it. Honestly, I might just run back to my other facility, just grab a bunch of plates, and then come back when the time comes. Because at least then, at that point, I could just build everything I need instead of having to run back and forth between multiple locations. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Alright. Production. I could technically combine these two, but then that would require. I'm gonna have. Should I combine the two and then just funnel it back? I have a feeling that that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't have the reinforced plates necessary to even pull that off, even if I wanted to. That's not good. Yeah. Theoretically, I could. I mean, I have 92 plates. It shouldn't take me that much. Let me just go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and build a bunch of the reinforced plates. If I don't run out of rods by then. Just where I wish I had the truck right now. But I would definitely drive that thing back and forth. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all this reinforced plate built, and then I'm gonna see. Well, I should probably not do all of it because I am gonna need some in order to actually merge. Try to think that one through for a moment. I can do like a straight shot. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to do the Mach 2. Alright, let's see how close I can get with 100 and something plates. Honestly, really fucking close. I might actually raise this part of it up. That way I can still travel underneath it if need be. Alright. Made it here with 3 left over. Ugh. Not what I was trying to do, but I guess it works. Alright, time to run back. Run back to the main facility. Alright. Now we're about to see. How many plates in that I have. $92. There we go. Make roughly a few more. Ugh. Honestly, I think once I get all this set up, I'm not even going to worry about hooking up the power to it. Well, I'm not going to worry about hooking the power to the main grid. I just want to get this all going. Yeah, once I get it all fed and ready to go, I might actually get off for the night. So I actually got work in the morning. Yeah, I got work all weekend actually. Ugh. Let's do 150 and then I will head back. Okay, time to head back. But then there's that other part of me is like, let's just get this hooked up to the main grid. That way you don't have to worry about it. And if I get the zip line thing, I can easily build that. Actually, no, I don't have Criterion more on me, so never mind. Okay, now let's get this all built. Alright. Just because it's just 15 a minute. Since I know that could potentially be a problem, I actually just preemptively do this real quick. There we go. It's gonna look weird, but now that I know that's a potential problem, I'm not gonna be too worried about it. Forgot one. Alright, so I might bring 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy all the way to about right here. So then I'm gonna do a splitter. Let me just do the splitter now. There we go. There we go. And now I can do the 60 this way. The other way. Oh, forgot about this guy. Did that for real say spaghetti master? What? Yep. Alright, there we go. With that, we can somewhat begin the process of wiring all this up. Do I even have enough to do all of that? It's honestly a really good question. Oh yeah, I definitely should. First things first, I would like to get these guys fully hooked up to the power grid. I'll start from this way. Take it this way. Over here. Connect, connect, move along. Connect. Connect. Move along. Oh, don't like that. Come on. Home. Alright, now this is where I'm gonna place this guy. Now I gotta drag this all the way up here. Finally, bang. All right. I'm gonna put these. I am gonna have to kickstart the system. Well, gotta hope a bio. I hope like hell a bio burner is gonna, you know, help the issue. Which I know right where one is, conveniently. And to think that it would be, personally for me, I know it's going to be shitty, but this would also be really awesome to do in real life. Just be yeeted at a random planet and go exploit. That's it. You just build. I don't know, to me that just weirdly it seems peaceful. Also horrifying depending on, you know, what you face and all that. There's that. Now, finally, on the run back. I fucking knew it. Thought I could get away with it. Anyway. You're not even hooked up. I'll go ahead and grab you. I am curious about the zip line. You know what? I should have the deuterium ingots and all that to do this. Give me that. Oh yeah. It's a 1 to 5. I'm just gonna ride back, honestly. All right. And off we go. Shit! There we go. Yeah. I haven't really unlocked much into the technology yet. I did research it, I just don't have the other stuff yet. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect that. We're going to plop down this guy. That way, there we go. And that way I can actually just jumpstart the system. Oh yeah, that should be good enough. Maybe disconnect 2 of the pumps? Have a partial start? Maybe do that. There we go. Okay. And then once the coal power plant starts going... I just punched the mic, my bad. No, but I have researched immersive spheres. I just don't really have I don't have the technology and the resources to really utilize them just yet. Make sure the pump is actually working as well. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's filling up the middle first. And then it's going to go to the sides. Is that over here? Ah, I've ran out of power! Fuck! Shit, I chewed through all of that. Not like it's gonna matter anyway, coal's right here. Just need this to last long enough to actually get this to work. It's whatever. Once the coal enters this one, it's gonna jumpstart. There we are. Once this gets going, why are you not turning on? Yes! Get rid of that. Why did everything shut off? I was gonna say, like, why did you shut off? Oh, it's because of the coal. There we go. You may honestly just say fuck it. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute before this is full production. Yeah, on and off shit doesn't help either. There we go. Cool, this is all working. No, I just rounded it up to like the nearest 50. I know this is not exactly the most efficient thing. But I just need it to work. That's it. Oh, you know what I feel. Yeah, it'll work. And I could take it a step further. At a junction. Could do that. Just trying to do this. There we go. There we go. Now there's a fourth one. Go. I just gotta wait for these two. I gotta wait for this one to oversaturate before saturate before they can consistently have power. Go. All right. Everything seems to be working fine now. And Alright. Go ahead and remove all these off the system. Now, let's see. So we are producing the max. We have a production of. Okay, well, 300, 450, 425, 6. So once that fully gets going, we should be able to actually produce 600. Honestly, not bad. There we go. Well, shit. Now I got to link this up. Because we're only consuming, what, 200? We're holding a steady 450 at minimum, right? Yeah, so I should be able to link it up there. Well, that one's full. Yep. There we go. That, and then I'm gonna see, can I link it to that guy right there? Yes, I can. Alright. Jumped at this yep, it jumped up to 236. Let me go ahead and remove these guys off the list. Then I need to take one of these and hit the my brain just shut the fuck down. Oh, the concrete facility. I'm gonna head this way with this one. And that is because I also do have another copper sheet. I believe it's actually over this way. Where are you? No, I didn't move it. I know it's over towards the south somewhere. I do know that. Okay, we are good. There we are. And I do see I could probably connect. Nope. Okay, may have to do some kind of like that. Oh shit, wait a minute. What did I link that? Oh, son of a bitch. Not what I was trying to do. There we go. And that one is jump up to 285. Oh, if it could. Well, okay. Now there is one more. Let me locate it first, and then I will drag this to the nearest. It's honestly not that far south. I just gotta figure out where south I stuck it. Oh, there it is. Aha. Now. Alright, bring it over here. Come on. Shit. There we go. I'm just gonna link it to this guy. There we go. Now that's going 310. Whew! Got everything actually linked up now. We have 100% automated power. What are you stalemating for? Oh, shit. Oh, you're just waiting on the, Why is that so sluggish? That'll do it. There you go. Quite honestly, I think I also messed up on... Yep. That'll do it as well. That. There we go. Explains why it wasn't really making a whole lot of rotors. Okay, we are now producing a decent amount. We can also send this up.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
The fuck do you mean sacrifice? What? Why were they sacrificed? Should I do steel production or should I do the truck? Actually, I think before even doing this, I need to get the modular frames going. That's a whole other headache. Let's just see. Hold up. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just see what the basic is. Okay, so we need 3 reinforced plate and 12 rod a minute. And with the current setup I do have up there with the reinforced plate, I can produce a maximum of 5. I'll sleep on this. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's actually been a productive couple streams I've done. Next is gonna be the modular frames, and then actually continuing with the space. Actually continuing with the program stuff. I need to start really hunkering down and getting smart plates and the versatile frames and all that going. But I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Peace out. And I hope everyone has a good rest of your evening, morning, whatever time it is in the world. See ya.